Hello, pile number one, and welcome to your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I'm really excited to do this reading. It's been a while since I've done unexpected blessings, so I'm going to go ahead and align with you guys, and I guess we're going to see what comes forward. I heard apprehensive. So I've already pre-pulled 2 cards here, but I'm first going to talk about the energy that you've chosen. When you first chose this pile, it gives us a little bit of an idea or a feel for how you're going to recognize if this reading is for you or not. And the image you would have chosen was the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. So just like all chakra points or everything in existence, you need a balance of 2 ends of a spectrum. Say, for example, like the higher aspect of working with the crown chakra is all about understanding your psyche, having a clear awareness of yourself, what you're doing, your choices, your power, your presence, your divinity, your connection to source, the universe. The crown chakra is located on the top of the head for those who might not be accustomed to the chakra system. And if you're not, I would probably recommend going to look into the chakras and learning what a chakra is experienced like between the balanced and unbalanced. It might help you later on. For those who are already quite well aware of the chakra points, I would even maybe suggest or encourage you guys to maybe go and have a look and remind yourself of information. It might even lead you to further intuitive downloads, self-realizations, or understandings. Because once again, the crown chakra is all about enlightenment of yourself, your environment. It's the connection point to all, alongside of your heart chakra. Usually when we're connected to our crown chakra as well, we'll be people who are very good at perceiving ideas that are outside the norm. I'd say that we could be perceived by others as highly intellectual or developed and advanced in some logical way. That could be like you could be seen as really, really smart. You could have done really well in school. Or you could be really excellent in a certain area of life, like a career that you have. There's a lot of truths that you guys are holding back. I don't know. You're not expressing yourself in the ways that you normally would in the places that you've found yourself most dominant recently, like most present, I think, here. And I think that's because you guys are spending time watching and observing your surroundings and your environments. I think you've been learning through how it is that life is kind of manifesting for you recently. So you might not feel completely involved in your day-to-day life, but you have been learning a lot about life through other people and watching what's going on outside of you. So with this card being here as well, we have the number 41, and that reduces down to number 5. So 41, I think you'll find that your environments are affecting you a lot right now. Your surroundings and immediate spaces. So if you guys need to, I think it might be a good time to practice cleansing and clearing or decluttering in any which way that might resonate with you. This could be like decluttering outdated ideas, beliefs, goals that no longer resonate with you, all the way to decluttering the home, clearing things out and letting things go that you no longer need. It's helping to cleanse the space. Anyway, so you guys could have felt like you were also having to make some difficult decisions recently of some sort. And I think At times you guys could have felt like you were trying to avoid confronting the truths of certain things, but I think you've come to points in your life now where you've accepted things for what they are and you're responding accordingly and aligning as life requires you to align. So for example, you knowing what you want and being clear with yourself about what you want is going to help you to make the best choices for yourself, leading yourself into the future. You know what I'm saying? I think it's good that you spend time. If you felt like you're not making progress right now, it's good that you're taking the time out that is needed to self-reflect and become clear with yourself and gain higher awarenesses of what's going on around you. So the cards that I pre-pulled to represent unexpected blessings for you guys is represented by the Alpha Centaurians, number 2, and then you also have Hidden Depths here, which comes from the Fairy deck. I love it. It's so pretty. So what this is telling me is, with you guys accepting how things are right now, it's giving you, like, it's providing you with a key that's helping you to open a door into deeper understandings behind what's been taking place right now. So an unexpected blessing that will come to you from you accepting kind of everything without any forms of resistance right now is what's going to reveal to you the further clarity that will help you to kind of plan accordingly. Because perhaps, like, you guys could have felt like you didn't know where you were going, what choices were the best choices to make. You guys could have felt like you were going in circles with yourself and overthinking things a lot, holding yourself back a lot. You guys could have been holding secrets from people around you as well, and taking a lot of time out contemplating and counseling yourself. Yeah, because I just got, like, you guys have been thinking a lot, but it's like the clarity that you're seeking isn't going to come through your logical thoughts. It's going to come through the revelation of allowing life to just be and unfold for you, and then you seeing the truth right in front of you. So I believe a lot of what you've been asking is going to reveal itself to you through your life experiences. It's affecting you on the 3rd dimension, which is a good thing. If you felt like you've forgotten important things, I think from your past. So say, for example, this could have been like you guys spent a lot of time learning about something in your past that you've forgotten about. I see you guys having no problem being reminded over these next 12 weeks. So for example, if there's someone here who has like forgotten a language of a particular kind, I see you picking it up again just like that, with a little bit of focus and reconnection with the basics. It doesn't have to be a language. This could be like a talent. For example, this could be giving, like, for example, this isn't for all of you, but it's just a random example, you know. Someone who has had a child before and now they're like 10 years old, and then all of a sudden you're having another child and then feeling like everything is all brand new again, because it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the sort of energy that this is giving. You guys might even find that over these next 30 days, an unexpected blessing is that something that you have given up on in the past or thought wasn't for you is going to resurface and prove itself to be for you. It was something that was complementary to you. I think you guys are also going to find yourself tapping into new understandings of your psychic awarenesses or psychic abilities, your talents or your skill sets in some way. So I think a lot of your blessings is also going to focus in on you being able to prioritize things, bring organization to things, with the number 2 being here. And I think this is because you're becoming much more clearer with yourself and trusting in yourself more. And this is helping you to plan your future. It's also helping to put things into a perspective that helps you to understand what sort of future is going to be complementary to you, you know. So let's take a deeper look here for pile number 1. What unexpected blessing is going to be coming towards them over these next 30 days? You have solitude, more time to yourself, and then you also have the River Queen, letting go, flow, and natural movement. This is the solitude card. And sorry, the River Queen. Number 36. So an unexpected blessing is you are actually going to move forward a lot more swiftly and with a lot more ease than what you might be worried about. I think you're going to navigate your day-to-day challenges perfectly fine. I think you're also going to find yourself with more time to do what you want to do what you love, or to even just spend alone to recharge. I also think here with the flow and letting go card, you could also find closure through admission. Yeah, from someone. So if you were like kind of, if you had a fallout with someone, right, and they kind of spend time away from you, I feel like they're wanting to come forward and confess to you what's gone on. They want to make things right, and they want to let go of the burdens that they're carrying. And I feel like a lot of the burdens that they are carrying is their guilt, because they've come to realize that you were not the problem. You know what I'm saying? And this person needed time and solitude to really learn about themselves. And I think this person has come to realize, if you had fallout with someone in the past, that still weighs heavy on your heart, and they could have come back already, or could come back over these next 30 days. Just consider that, you know, it's okay to hear them out. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to allow them to be so close with you again. This person's feeling a lot of shame for what they put you through. Just so you know, they're genuine when they apologize, but I mean, it's completely up to you what happens here, because water usually represents emotions, right? And this is a mermaid, so this is navigating the emotional realm as well as the earthly realm, and she's navigating roots from trees. So what I'm feeling here is that I think you are quite set in your decision that you've already made, but I think you're willing to hear this person out. This person might get their hopes up because you forgive them, you know, but they make assumptions too quickly. Just be aware of that for those of you who are expecting someone to come back. I think you've been feeling this intuitively already. For others, if you pile number 2, let's see here, we have, sorry, if you hear funny noises, it's the hot water bottle. We have life energy. You guys are going to feel replenished, reborn, set in a new course and in a new direction. If you guys have felt stagnant recently, don't worry about it. There's a purpose behind it with the garden being here. There's something else that's growing through your patience right now. So there's something that's taking place in the background that is going to prove itself to be positive for you. So an unexpected opportunity that's going to assist you in taking control over your current situations, your life directions, your relationships, or alignments. Anything that you felt has been out of order or out of control. I see you guys weighing up options. If you see me gazing off, I'm just looking into the mirror. It goes from about here and all the way around. It's a really big mirror, just so you know. Okay. So let's take a look and quickly see, why are these blessings coming in for those who have chosen pile number 1? We have the kangaroo totem being here. Do you know, a part of me thinks this is because you kept, no, well, you left well enough alone, is what I just heard. I don't know what that even means. There's a situation in your life where a lot of other people could have been overwatching you, but you kept the truth to yourself. You kept yourself in upbeated spirits in times when other people were trying to bring you down as well. Especially if you go to church and there was like a church situation where something went weird. Yeah, I think you're actually making a lot of these people self-reflect on their decisions and how it was that they chose to portray themselves. You trigger a lot of people, pile number one. It doesn't have to be church, by the way. This could be like a friendship situation. It could be anything. A situation where you could have felt like you were at the center of a lot of people's criticism. Just know that there's going to be positive things that are going to come out of this. There's going to be a lot of change that will come out of this. I think you're going to find that a lot of people are going to start taking your side in a conflict. By the way, if there was a big public conflict of some sort, I don't know. I think people are reconsidering how they feel about their situation. I think as well, you moved on when you felt called to. You responded and you honored your instinctual callings, really. I think you didn't waste time, really, once you started to accept things for what they were, you know. Another reason why these blessings are going to start to manifest for you is because you chose your happiness. You chose the path that was true and authentic to yourself. And even though things could have been a little hectic as a result of you choosing a new path, I think you're going to start to find the positive reinforcement that is going to show as a result of you making the best choice for yourself. You being honest with the people around you as well is also like 2 minutes. Sorry about that, pile number one. My brother had to pass through real quick. Anyway, I don't know where we were, so this card came out as I ended the recording just before, and what this says is it's time for healing and not war. Another reason why I feel like you guys are getting unexpected blessings that are going to help you feel more secure on the path that you're heading towards, feeling like more confident in the choices that you've made and in the directions that you've chosen. Is because you chose to take the higher road. You chose to do what you felt was the best thing to do. And even though it might have caused temporary discomforts or what at first glance looks like destruction or sabotage, I think you're going to see the new life that is going to grow through the dust, you know. And as a result of this new life showing around you, it's going to help to re-empower you and help you to feel more motivated and confident in the pathway that you're heading down now. I think you're going to feel much more, you know, what's the word? I don't know, oomphed to go, you know, I don't know. Okay, so additional messages. What can pile number one do continuing forward to help to support these higher vibrations into manifestation moving into the next 30 days? Thank you so much. We have affirmations. Keep affirming positive speech into your space and into yourself. As long as you keep your intentions pure, it will charge these affirmations of purity outside of you. The more you say these things out loud into yourself, the more you support it into your space, and the more you start to align with the vibrations that you're speaking. Your voice is going to amplify over these next 30 days, so use it wisely. I hear use your communications clearly, including the communication you use with yourself, how you describe your life, how you describe your relationship with different concepts like happiness and things like that. Be very cautious with the words you speak, because you will find yourself experiencing the words you speak very quickly over these next 30 days. Yeah, surrender all your worries to your guides and your guardians. You know, because once again, when you're pure in your intentions, there is nothing for you to really worry about, because it means you're undergoing a learning experience. It's not like you're doing anything with malicious intent, which means, you know, there is nothing to fear, or nothing to worry about. If you do start to get stuck, ask your guides and your guardians to help you along the way. Be very clear in your intentions and they will respond. I say this quite often, you know, Spirit is very obedient to those who are true, and what they say and what they do and what they feel and how they portray themselves. So yeah, I see a lot of really good things happening for you over these next 30 days. Everything is going to kind of be a big turnaround for you. So those are the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for spending time here with me, and with all that being said, until next time. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here today. We're just going to light some sage here. I feel like it will help to lift some of the energy in the space that we are about to share. Now, I feel like you guys have been through a lot. Have you guys been ultra sensitive to the energy shifts recently? I think we recently had a super moon as well. You guys could have been ultra sensitive to the vibrations of that. What's going on here, Sage? Let's do the thing. Let's smoke up the whole place. And it's not doing it, but the intention's there. Okay, so I forgot to pull your card, so we're going to do it now. This will be the image that you guys would have chosen at the beginning of the picker pile. So let's quickly align to your energies. Guides, guardians, universe, energies in service of the highest and greatest good of those who are here to view pile number 2. I think you guys have been sinking inside of yourself a lot recently. Is that the case, pile number 2? Like, I keep zoning out into things and then thinking really, really deeply. So you guys could have been really self-reflective, meditative recently. Perhaps you could have been doing a lot of thinking, over-analyzing, is what I just heard. This card just jumped into the sage, so the angel of balance came out here. I see. So a lot of what unexpected blessings that you guys will see the theme of over these next 30 days is balance, the restoration of peace. I feel like some of you guys could have been not necessarily battling, but working or almost trying really hard through self-discipline and self-work, is what I just heard, to uphold something or overcome something that you guys could have been struggling with. Let's pull some more cards here, because I want to be sure that you guys and I are aligned correctly. How will pile number 2 know that this reading is for them? We have trust and strategizing and baby. Okay, there's a whole heap of different messages. Please bear with me. So where it is that you guys could have found yourself at is going through a time that has required a lot of decisive action and movement, with baby being here and the chess queen. I have some pre-pull cards that I haven't seen yet, but we'll talk about that soon. I just wanted to be transparent. You guys could feel like you're being held up a lot by distractions, or like little hiccups in the energy here. If you hear weird sounds, it's the whole water bottle. I'm so sorry. I keep like jumping. My bad. You guys could feel like you keep being interrupted by things. You keep feeling like you're having to reapproach things again and again and again. This is like you guys could be raising a toddler or working with someone who has an issue with re-repeating struggles. I also feel here that you guys, there's someone out there who could have recently had a baby or could have had someone claiming that they are pregnant with your child for some of you, and you might not necessarily trust the truth of this. I think it's safe to, maybe ask for a DNA test. That could create a very definitive solution for that sort of struggle. I think this person is going to be understanding about it. I think they're going to want to overcome the doubt or overcome the hurdle, so there's nothing that you have to really worry about in that situation if that is the storyline that fits your current life circumstances. For others of you, some of you guys could have been really wanting to take back control over things that you've been experiencing a lot of doubt with. Let me go ahead and pull these cards that have been unrevealed. So we have the healing card here. We also have temptation. And we have hope. I understand. That makes a lot of sense. Some of you guys have been working really hard at overcoming challenges within yourself. Some of you have literally been trying to work on healing and addictions. Some of you are celebrating or coming up to celebrating your sobriety. Some of you are wanting to get sober. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to mean drugs. This could be attention to negative things. This could be addiction to stress. This could be bad habits that you know are not healthy for you or the people that you love around you. For others of you, you are a very positive example that there is a life after a particular struggle that you guys went through, and you know a lot of other people to also face and go through. I think you have definitely come out of the other side of a definite life struggle. Some of you could have even gone through something like a near-death experience in your life. That's another way that you'll know that this reading is for you. Some of you guys could have recently been experiencing a lot of rain. There's a rainbow here though, which tells me you guys are through the worst of it now. It's time to rebuild, start anew. There will be a lot of different unexpected blessings that will come to you guys, but there's hope going to return to you through a message. Yeah, a message that is going to bring a lot of healing to your situation in some way. I don't know. This could be a letter, quite literally about like a resolution behind something like money, a settlement, direction, or guidance. Yeah, I don't know. I just heard you guys are going to be celebrated for your determination and your commitment over these next 30 days as well. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look into blessings for you guys with the angel of balance here. Every area of life where you felt as though there was a lack of clarity, a lack of direction, if there was disharmony, conflict, if there was a lack of self-discipline or control, I see you just taking back empowerment over your life circumstances and current placements. The relationship with yourself, I would say, is going to very dramatically or increasingly grow in healthiness, which is strengthening the bond that you have with yourself, which is giving you the motivation and the energy and the hype that you deserve, really, and it's pushing you forward. Past challenges, past doubts that you might have had or might have told yourself to believe, I think there could have been a lot of situations that were manifesting outside of you that was testing you, like proper testing you. And that kind of takes me back to the energy at the beginning where there's like heaps of little delays or hiccups or like, you know, little interruptances that are irritating. You've been having sort of situations like that that has been bringing you to sharp pauses in your life. You know, I think that's going to resolve itself. You're going to find a balance come to that as well. Unexpected blessings for those who have chosen pile number 2 over these next 30 days. We have the journey card. We have the spiritual dancer. And then we also have Gaia's garden. 2 moments. Okay, so I see here pile number 2. The reason why you're about to get these blessings is because you guys have put in a lot of hard work prior to now to try and support the best possible outcomes in whatever it is that you've been most focused on, where you've placed priority in your life. And you're going to get abundance in the area of life that has been most meaningful to you, with Gaia's garden being here. Unexpected blessings for you is that your guys' perception is going to shift completely about your most recent journey into life. You guys could also be coming out of a time where you were in survival mode, I would say. Yeah, make the change. You guys have definitely stepped into being the change it was that you were waiting for, or being the change it is that you wish to see. And I think you gave yourself permission through the shift of perception, which is going to bring about the blessings of a new journey. You getting what you want. You getting what you deserve, really. Yeah, you're going to feel safe again in your own skin, in your own surroundings, in your own choices, and in your disciplines as well. I think you've gained a lot of wisdom that you could use in the future to help lead other people in challenging situations. You see how this lady is supporting this other lady by holding the umbrella for her. This is what I see you guys doing. Using your wisdom to help support other people who could be going through similar struggles to you. If you look at this card as well, there's someone outside of this person's bubble. So yeah, you guys could definitely take on a leadership over this next 30 days. And you're going to be recognized for the hard work that you've put into outgrowing conflicts in your life. Expect a lot of recognition, a lot of conversation where you are empowered through the choice of words of others. The perception of others that they have of you could be shared a lot more openly, and this is going to be an unexpected blessing for you guys, because I think you're going to hear really positive things about yourself that you haven't thought or seen or contemplated within yourself. We have the manifestation card here. What you've been working on, what you've been wanting is going to come to be and is going to come to happen. And it might not happen immediately. It might happen gradually. But what this is saying most of all is that you're going to start to have evidence. You're going to start to have results or proof that you are on the right path. You are making the best decisions that you can for yourself right now and for where it is that you're at. You know? So this is very to the point, which we love because there's no confusion. Unexpected blessings for those who have chosen pile number 2, please. We have the communication praise card. This is the word lord. Number 43. So yeah, once again, I think you're going to get recognized for the hard work that you've put in. If you guys have been working on writing a book, or you've been spreading the word of a teaching or an understanding, or even just being more truthful with others around you about yourself, I see this being something that has created a lot of positive karma that is returning to you. I think you've been very honest with yourself recently, and this is something that you should praise yourself for as well. You're going to actually have a lot of evidence as to why you should appreciate yourself more, and your efforts and your time and your dedication. You know, there's a lot of things about yourself that is positive that you wouldn't have had if it wasn't for what you have already been through. Do you get what I'm saying here? You sell yourself short a bit too much. Pile number 2, I would say. And I think there was also a carelessness for yourself I'm feeling here in the past. So I think this gives you the ability to tap into people who are operating or vibrating at very low places, to points where they could be projecting themselves in ways that are not in alignment with their authentic character, leading them down pathways of self-destruction or very negative and heavy experiences that they just don't need to go through. I think you are a voice of reason for a lot of people outside of you, and I think a lot of the blessings are going to be quite predictable for you guys, but I think one thing that is going to be of most importance is you taking in how well you have done. I think you're always, or quite often, maybe even criticizing yourself or overjudging yourself, or you have this, like, I don't know, belief that you tell yourself that you are not worthy of celebrating, or like taking moments out to really reflect on how far you've come and what you've achieved so far and what you can have and do deserve moving forward. I just picked up the deck and this flew out. This says start a revolution. Yeah, you guys are about to change the whole game up. You guys are about to go through a glow up, and this is going to be an unexpected blessing for you as well. You're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel like you belong where you find yourself present. You're going to claim the space and own it, and really be a part of your moment to moment experiences. I think you had spent some time, maybe even like alienating yourself or pushing yourself away from people, but I see that changing. You are overcoming your fears, your misjudgments. Sorry about that, guys. I thought my brother was going to try to come through. But yeah, I see you overcoming all your worries, all your concerns, any conflicts that you might have had, any blockages, anything that you have recently perceived to be as an issue, I see is going to be melting away, and that's going to be an unexpected blessing for you guys as well. Those are the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending this time with me. I hope this has come a positive service, and with all that being said, until next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. We're going to go ahead and take a look at how it is that you're going to know that this reading is for you guys. So this will be the card that would have been the image you chose at the beginning of the pack of pile. Guys, guardians, universe, energies, and service of the highest and greatest good of the viewers of pile number 3. I welcome you into this space and ask that you please provide me with truth, clarity, and wisdom. Please grant me the ability to articulate your messages as accurately and as clearly as possible. Thank you. So if you guys see me staring off into the nothingness, I'm just using the mirror that's in front of me here to meditate and bring out different messages as, I feel guided to. So hopefully I don't look too silly. So by now you guys would have chosen the card. Still morning. You're about to go through a major shake up, and there's going to be a final ending brought to a situation that has been outstanding as well as outdated. I think a lot of the blessings that are going to come towards you over these next 30 days is probably going to be something that you were wanting for a while. It's been at the back of your mind. Perhaps there's going to be like a clarity brought to a disagreement, a fallout, something that you saw as destructive, harsh, cold, bitter. Something that could have been seen as like a backstabbing as well, or like a betrayal of some sort. This could have also been felt as like a collapse or like a crisis in your life. I see there being more development to come, and this is going to be something that is like an unexpected blessing for you. So I think you'll know that this reading is for you because you felt as though a lot of things has been happening to you. You could have felt like you were being punished in some way, shape, or form. You could have been robbed, felt like you were being robbed of your joy. But something that you need to know is that there is new beginnings coming. I heard someone is very sorry. They want to complete something like a cycle of struggle with you. I have some pre-pulled cards here. I pre-pulled them because I thought it would help save us some time. I haven't looked at them yet, so we're going to look at them together. The Wise Woman of Wonderland, Integrity and Compromise, number 21. There are people outside of you, pile number 3, that actually look up to you a lot. They respect you a lot more than what you know. They don't speak it. That's the issue. These people are slow to catch up, by the way. I don't know what that means, but I heard spirits say it. That's just for some of you. Then you have the Wisdom card as an unexpected blessing. And you have the Reflection and Non-Judgment, the Lady of the Mirror. So an unexpected blessing is that people are going to start to see themselves in you. They're going to start to understand why they could have mistreated you, projected onto you, or misdirected things like anger, judgment, rejection of themselves on you. Does that make sense? People are going to start to get real with themselves is probably the answer I'm getting. With the number 44 being here on the Lady of the Mirror, I think you will be able to find a lot of different ways of looking at things through learning through others as well. For example, a lot of hidden blessings that are going to come up, or unexpected blessings, is that people are going to probably be coming to you seeking advice, seeking perspective, words of encouragement or insight over this next month. And it's going to probably bring up a whole lot of past time things that was at the back of your mind that you've probably forgotten about in most recent times. But these people or these situations that come forward are going to catalyze you. And it's going to catalyze you into remembering sacred wisdoms that are going to prove themselves priceless to you. With the wisdom being here as well, matching these two, yeah, it makes sense to me. There's going to be like a regeneration. If you guys have felt disconnected to spirit, or you felt like you haven't connected to source, or you felt stunted in spiritual growth in some way, I see that evolving for you because you're getting back in touch and prioritizing your individuality. Really, it's your integrity as well, you know. I think you're no longer compromising yourself, what you want, what you believe in, what you are curious to discover and experience in your life. And that's going to be another unexpected blessing. You're going to feel empowered to take the actions. I heard that it's going to be risky for you. It's going to feel risky for you. It's going to feel outside of your element. But it's important that you make the choices that you know are beneficial for you and healthy for you. And you prioritize yourself here. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to give yourself the opportunity to really probably go after your desires. If you felt like you were lacking information or direction, I see news or insights, mail, direction, communication incoming. Funny. I also see that you guys are going to be feeling a lot more creative over these next 30 days as well. So if you felt like an artistic block, something like, I don't know, any sort of block, around your creativity, your problem solving, or clarity, or connection. I see that being resolved for you as well. Your financial situation, you're going to find unexpected financial opportunities. So if you're someone who's like a freelancer, or you have your own business, or you guys make commission, I see you doing really, really well this month, and that's going to be an unexpected blessing for you as well. You're going to learn a lot about yourself and how far you've come and how powerful you are and how worthy you are of goodness this month. And this is going to help to re-invoke an appreciation for your authenticity, your originality. What sets you or casts you out and makes you different is going to become your power. The song that I heard was Elisa Cara, Wild Things. You guys could go and look into that song. It could give you some sort of energy or speak to you intuitively. Find me where the wild things are. You guys are setting yourself free of something that has been holding you back for quite some time. Questions that you had that were pondered in your mind quite some time ago are going to be answered over these next 30 days, and it's going to lift what once felt like a shadow, is what I just heard. You thought you had let go, and I guess you did the best the best you could to let go as much as you could, but there's going to be like a finalization, a final choice that is made, or a final decision that comes to an outstanding situation that you didn't know what to do with. You're going to get the information or the news that you needed to finally bring an end to a karmic cycle that you will never have to repeat again. And that's going to bring back peace into your life and settle what was disturbed or chaotic or not stable in your life. And it's going to be another unexpected blessing for you guys. I just want to take another look with a different deck at some unexpected blessings for the viewers of pile number 3, please. There's going to be healing that comes to your anxiety, your discomforts, your worries about finances, money, security, and stability. I see that there's going to be a completion that will come to... Sorry, guys. There's going to be a completion that will come to your long-term securities, your issues with or concerns with your long-term security. There's going to be something that is going to come into a stabilized balance that will prove itself to be growable. Like, this is giving a new business idea, a new business venture, a creative project, or the utilization of your talents that then attracts in more money. I see you guys having different opportunities to make loose cash, you know what I mean? So don't have any worries about your finances, your stability, or your security. Everything that you need is going to be provided to you at the time that you need it the most, and it's going to come to you effortlessly. So the less you can stress, the more free you will allow the energy to move and flow to you. This most of all is saying to align with the highest vibrations of the energies that are wanting to support you over this month. Go with the flow, go with the direction that life is taking you. Allow what needs to move away from you to do so. This will create the space that is necessary for the new to come in, the blessings that have been awaiting you so far. Is what I just heard. Magical blessings just came out of the deck. It's just a further confirmation. Pile number 3, you know. So okay, why is it that these blessings are coming in for the viewers of pile number 3? Because this is something that you've worked on, that you're focused on, that has been all encompassing for you. It is something that you have seen others achieve and others build with or build through. You're going to establish yourself, and I think this is going to settle a lot of the issues that you thought you were going to have to face. Yeah, what you had given up on and what you thought wasn't for you is going to come back up, resurface, and prove itself to be for you. And I see you being really successful in this. Yeah, don't give up. Don't give up on what you believe in and what you love. Instead, use this downtime to rest and rejuvenate, to recollect yourself and give yourself back your needs. I think the reason why you guys are getting these blessings is because you chose you chose the path that you knew was true for the newest versions of yourself that you've discovered yourself to be. You've matured so much, you've changed so much, you have such a different understanding of your emotions, the importance of discipline, the importance of commitment to the path that you have chosen, you know. And this is why you're getting these unexpected blessings of these next 30 to 60 days. This is going to be a little bit more of a drawn out cycle of blessings for you, pile number 3. Yeah, over these next 30 days as well, I see that you guys could fall in love with a newly discovered passion, newly discovered interests. Some of you guys could be getting back out into the dating world, or you could come across someone that you find awakens love in you. You guys are going to feel much more attractive or much more comfortable in your own skin as well. I think this will be a really good month to dress up more, treat yourself well. You know what I'm saying? Groom yourself well. And get dressed up to even just go to the supermarket, pile number 3. You know what I'm saying? You can meet new people anywhere, and I think people are going to be taking an extra interest in you because of how well you treat yourself over these next 30 days. The more you work on releasing worries but being aware of possibilities, the more you're going to release like a stress that you have or had surrounding your space and around your auric field, and it's going to kind of support a more welcoming energy into your space, which will attract new types of people. You know, if you have a platform where you speak out, a lot of people are seeing you as really attractive, or they love what you have to offer or what you are already doing. If you have a craft that you are promoting or that you sell, I see you doing really, really well. Client bases are going to pick up and work is going to go really well for you. Money is going to be predictable and secure, and you might even find yourself receiving extra opportunities to make more money over this next month, or you guys are going to be gifted extra money that you didn't expect, and that's just another unexpected blessing there for you guys. So those are the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending this time with me once again. With all that being said, until next time, bye guys. Hello, pile number 4, welcome to your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here today. We're going to be taking a look into unexpected blessings for you guys. So I haven't pulled the card yet, but this will be the card that you guys would have chosen at the beginning of the pick a pile. So 2 moments while I just align with your guys' energy. The sun could be really important for you. Your sun placement, the house that your sun placement is in. If you're into astrology, now could be a good time to start reanalyzing some of the qualities that are supported within your sun placement. If you hear funny noises, by the way, it's the hot water bottle that I have on my lap at the minute. If you see me gazing off into the absolute nothingness, I'm using the mirror to scry out different forms of information for the reading. Just so you guys know. Okay. How will pile number 4 know that this reading is for them, please? So the card that came forward is Rest and Rejuvenation. Number 19, which reduces down to 10. What this is telling me is that you guys could feel that exhausted. You guys could feel tired, you could feel exhausted, you could feel like you've been doing something repeatedly and not getting any form of results or progress, or feel like you're even venturing through anything. you guys need some time for healing, and I think that's exactly what you guys have been doing. I think you've been taking time out to analyze your personal limits for where it is that you're at this point of life as well. I think you're coming to an acceptance for the natural process of the cycles of life experiences that you guys have found yourself in as well. I think you could have been going through a period of also probably like, has there been like clashes of ego either in your recent past or like taking place around you? You could have seen secret forms of competition or tension in connections or between other connections of other people. Um, mm. But I see here that you guys have been kind of coming to the conclusion of let's agree to disagree. Like, you have a different opinion, I have a different opinion, but that doesn't necessarily mean that either of us are wrong. I see this being the stance that you guys could be embodying right now, and you're choosing the path of peace, really, the path of less conflict. You know what I mean? I think you could have also been wanting to experience diversity, but you've been experiencing the diversity of yourself, which is catalyzing a lot of growth for you. And it's this time of rest and rejuvenation is actually a time of growth, a time of self-enlightenment. Yeah, gaining wisdom about yourself. A lot of release as well from what I just felt coming up off my chest. How will pile number 4 know that this reading is for them? You guys have been fearing that there's like a deceit taking place in your connections. You might not necessarily know who to trust right now, and you might not necessarily know how to bridge the gap of disconnection with certain people outside of you. Perhaps you could have felt like there were reasons to worry about your relationships, your lifestyles, like keeping up your lifestyles as well. You could also have recently gone through a situation where you have been disillusioned to the truth of what sort of love you deserve, what sort of love you could have. You could have also been reconnecting to the truth of what you truly love in life. Perhaps for quite a long time you could have been, you know, doing things to appease others, or doing things because you thought you should or that you had to be successful, blah blah blahs, make people happy or be loved or feel accepted, you know, or to be like, say for example, you have something about you that you can offer the world around you, but because it's not common and it's something that's unique, you might have seen it as something that was unworthy and shouldn't really be embraced or explored or experienced. I see you choosing these parts of yourself that have been neglected or pushed away, or that you've used to downplay your self-worth, you know. What has pile number 4 recently been going through upon their life journey that will help them to identify whether this reading is for them? So the card that came forward was something lovely will grow from this. And the next one was, let me just re-clarify. Yeah, the sun dances. Funny because did I mention that I think the sun is important for you guys? Spend some more time in the sun, especially say for example, if you have been experiencing poor sleeping habits, working in new habits of sleep that help you to meet your bodily and, you know, bodily needs and your functioning. Do what you know is best for your health right now, especially where you do need rest. This is going to help you to welcome in more happiness, you know. You guys could be optimistic about things that you have been doing recently, and I think you've been doing really well at choosing what you know brings you natural happiness, natural joy, things that satisfy you and invoke your desire to celebrate your life and who you are. This is true abundance for you guys. When you tap into like joy and appreciation and gratitude, you're literally tapping into the vibration of abundance. And what that does is attract in things that complement how it is that you are vibrating, focusing, investing, believing, feeling. Did I say that already? Thinking, so on and so forth. Everything that takes place inside of you. If it's in agreement with one another's intention, you emit an energy that is very, 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 very powerful. And the universe kind of responds accordingly, you know? And I think you've been experiencing confirmations of that recently, you know? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look into unexpected blessings that you guys could be experiencing over these next 30 days. Unexpected blessings, abundance, yeah. It's just reconfirming what we've said. You're going to reap what you sow. And it's not going to be based on what you're doing outside of you. It's based on how you're choosing to operate and understand yourself inside of you. Especially in times when you feel most tested or when you feel delayed. There's an opportunity for self-mastery with you guys right now. Yeah, with energy balance coming out here, and then abundance. Some of you guys are going to be validated. And it's going to be in the sense of you're validated for how you know yourself, who you've developed yourself into being. You know, you putting into action and into practice the best parts of yourself and in the best ways you know how. You're going to get rewarded for that. I see money increasing. I see happiness increasing. I see new horizons as well. If you've been wanting to travel, I see you guys traveling over these next 30 days. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a real far distance travel either. You could go and visit new places that has beautiful scenery. You guys could go on a hike, or you guys could go to a place where you'll be seeing hills or mountains, or you could start to see pictures of more scenery. And I don't know why, but this is going to help you to feel I don't know, it's like re-energized, healed in some way, revitalized. Unexpected blessings for pile number 4 of these next 30 days, please. You are going to feel like you're the only solution to your issues, which is great, because that means you are definitely stepping into self-mastery for where it is that you're at, and you're choosing consciously the path that you're walking down. You're going to find yourself very much aware of yourself, what changes you can make in your world around you. Things are going to feel real quiet, but it's providing you with the perfect opportunity really to explore your individuality and ask yourself what sorts of new beginnings you feel as though you are willing to explore and experience. Be your own hero. That is going to be an unexpected blessing where you felt like you couldn't do things. You're going to feel all of a sudden re-empowered and feeling like, feeling like you've discovered a new truth about yourself and your capabilities. We also have the rainbow prince, compensation, and perseverance. Yeah. You're going to feel really powerful, re-invoked. You're going to feel transformed, if anything, and you're going to see progress after a long time of feeling like you weren't getting anywhere at all. So, can we just get maybe a different type of unexpected blessing for those who have chosen pile number 4? One more before we jump into the wise. Hey, as I looked down, I just saw 1111. So whatever it is that you set out to do and achieve for yourself, you're going to be finding is supported along the way. As long as you're focused on things that are positive for you and the expansion of yourself, the betterment of yourself as well. You're going to find it supported and will manifest quite effortlessly. So overall, an unexpected blessing is that your manifestation abilities are heightening in general, and you will no longer have fear, worries, blockages, or issues when it comes to progress in your chosen paths. I think for quite some time you guys could have felt like everything you did was always challenged, always a lot more harder than what it should be, and that's going to be stopping or drifting away as well. So why is it that these unexpected blessings are going to be taking place for those who have chosen pile number 4? We have number 11 changed in the night. So you guys are definitely going to be seeing the numbers 1111. You could also see 1221. So yeah, I see that you guys have been making healthier choices for yourself, and this is the reason why you're going to start to get these blessings. You guys are making healthier choices. You're being more optimistic. You're opening up more to different possibilities that exist outside of what you could maybe even imagine for yourself. You're finding inspiration in places that were unexpected, and you're finding solutions and looking at things in different ways. You've gotten closer to yourself, and you're learning about your needs, what needs to be done, what strengths you have, and how you can apply yourself and show up or concentrate your efforts into your life very, very well. I think you guys have remained very humble and very honest, and this is another reason why you are going to be getting these blessings. Yeah, you guys have tried to do the best that you can in everything it is that you have been doing, and this is why, another reason why you're going to be getting unexpected blessings of abundance as it is. Psychic enhancement, self-understanding, mastery, taking back control of your timeline, feeling like you have the ability to co-create alongside of the universe rather than feeling like the universe is placing things upon you to experience. You're going to be choosing you know what I mean? You're going to be choosing how you internalize the life that is taking place outside of you. And this is a really powerful gift to possess. But it is very important that you maintain a healthy relationship with yourself and with your morals. And with service to the highest good of those that you interact with. Please understand that you are a blessing to the world that is around you. Quite literally, you are very loved, and even though you feel like you are in places that are unfamiliar to you, that you feel like you keep having to overcompensate and you know, that feel outside of your familiarity. It's not coming out my face right. Things don't feel familiar. There we go. To you, you know. But I think it's teaching you a lot about your independence, your strength, your courage, and your ability to lead, your ability to trust in your instinctual discernment as well. And this is what's helping you to advance your psychic abilities, which is helping you to correct misunderstandings that you might have had with yourself in the past. This is a pathway that is encouraging you to take true care of yourself in order to, this card is on the bottom of the deck, forget who you are, release yourself from conditions, labels, standards, demands of yourself, expectations, roles, outdated ways of thinking about life or experiencing life, and instead you're choosing a new path for yourself, which is reinventing the timeline. And as a result, you're going to be able to feel like you're able to expand again, to experience something new. On the bottom of the deck here we have I am not a victim, yeah, with the wolf again. So wolf totem, deer totem, and I also want to say rabbit totem are going to be very important for you. These could be animals you'll start to see popping up around the show over these next 30 days. When you see the rabbit totem, this is talking about a creative opportunity and inspiring idea or an attraction that you might have to and might benefit paying a little bit of closer attention to. When you see the wolf, it's time to embrace your independence and to allow your instinctual guidance to lead the way, to navigate the challenge. Um, mm. And when you set a dare, it's time to have compassion for yourself, to rest and to be gentle, to become aware of your surroundings and what you're allowing in your space. These are going to be signs that your guides and the energy will like to use to help get your attention. Another couple numbers that you might see is 3 or 33. This is all talking about you getting in touch with the truth, and you falling in love with the truth. If you're not falling in love with the truth, instead you're falling into a gratitude or an appreciation for the truths that were necessary. Like, I feel like there could have been a rough experience of truth being like thrown at you, but now I think you're starting to see the goodness that has come out of these harsh experiences in your past, and it's healing you and motivating you forward and giving you a new direction in life that is going to be much better for you. You're going to feel so much more free and so much able to experience different depths of your life, and that's going to be another hidden blessing. Those are messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this is of positive service, and I'm very grateful for your time. With all that being said, until next time, bye. I say time so many times. Sorry guys.